With the 3DS eShop having closed in March, all deadlines for releasing games on the system have passed. Persona Q2 was the final retail 3DS game. Androdunos 2 was going to be the final physical 3DS game, but got screwed over by Limited Run releasing Go-Go Coco Polo 3D physically on September 2nd, 2022, and of course the final game released on the 3DS's eShop was Silver Falls Gaiden, which was released on March 9th, only 18 days before the shop closed. But what if I told you that there was one more game, which would only be fully released way after the eShop closed, releasing even after that one final 3DS game that Limited Run Games teased on Twitter. Game is called Otosan. Looking at the new releases page on the 3DS's eShop, you'll see that Otosan is actually the second to last game to release on the eShop, just before Silver Falls Gaiden, of course. But before I can explain anything, I have to first play through the entire game from start to finish. And yeah, that's the entire game. Really short, right? But there's a reason for that. You see, this game is not Otosan. It's actually a placeholder game. You see, game development takes a long time, and sadly, there wasn't enough time for the game's singular creator, William Cage, to finish developing the game before the eShop closed. But you see, the eShop has a little quirk. Even after it closed and no one can release games on it anymore, software updates are still available to download. So that means that theoretically, someone could release a tiny placeholder game on 3DS just to get something out, and after the eShop closes, release updates over time, slowly adding content until the game becomes a full game. And that's exactly what William Cage is doing with Otosan. The food collecting microgame that I played was just a placeholder while the full RPG is developed. Yeah, okay, that's all I can really say about this. There is only like a minute of content after all, but hey, that's still longer than it takes for Vegas Pro to crash.